small little Street Fighter. Maybe that could have gone in the intro even. I don't know. Let's move on to the last thing. This was not something I planned on having on the podcast,
Oh.
or the
One
streamcast.
last thing about the Street Fighter thing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
That's neat about what I'm reading in the comments, and apparently people are saying that this game is being made in the RE engine, which is pretty cool.
Yes, I did. Which that is interesting. I did see that. Which is yes. That's the. It's not Resident Evil engine like some people say. But it's the
Reach for the moon.
Yeah, or something like yep. But
it's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to mention, once again, I didn't plan on talking about this today. I was like, I saw the reviews come out today. It's Elden Ring. I had to say something. Here's the thing, ladies and
this
gentlemen.
game's gonna be the next big generation definer.
I have been a fan of the Souls games. Really, I like Demon Souls, but I didn't own it, so it was one of those games. So it's like I like it, but I don't get to play it very often because that a friend had it. When we were in
I'd say Dark Souls is the first one that I actually owned, and
right.
that is my start with the Soul
Dark
series.
Souls day one took like I remember staying home from school. For
I've easily put over like anywhere from like 8,000 to 12,000 hours in that fucking series. So much time. It's so fucking worth it. That game series is so incredible.
But that being said, the reviews for Elden Ring are coming out now. I personally tend to find a lot of modern game journalism, really game journalism, to be, I don't know if a joke is too harsh of a word, but certainly nothing to be taken too. I'm not gonna lie, I don't take a lot of it too seriously, especially after Death Stranding. But anyway, we won't talk about that. So Elden Ring getting, I will say this: when I saw that Elden Ring was getting 10s almost universally, I was like, I got to talk about this on the streamcast because this is one of those cases where it's like, I trust the journalism. I really do think this game is I wasn't sure going into it. I know it was super anticipated, highly anticipated, but I thought, well, it could still come out and just be like another Souls game, but open world and really, really good. No, they're making this sound like this is another like generation-defining game, and I'm starting to believe that based on the reviews.
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way about it, like you do with the whole like you don't really pay much attention to the reviews because like you said, a lot of the time they could be considered a joke. But as soon as I said, I told you earlier, I watched Arlo's review because as I said, as soon as he posted that, I was like, wow.
Yep.
I gotta watch this. And then I watched it, and he was gushing about it the whole fucking time. He loves that game.
Everybody who's played it, absolutely in love with it. And I'm gonna say this too. Another thing that tipped me off to let me see if I can find it.
Damn, it's got a 97% on Metacritic too. That's really fucking hard to do.
And that's what I'm actually going to get at that now. So I don't necessarily love the aggregate review sites, but I can't seem to find. Maybe it wasn't Metacritic. I can't seem to find it, unfortunately. But I was reading somewhere that at this rate, at the point that it's at now, that it is the highest rated video game of all time. I don't think that's based off Metacritic, because if you look on Metacritic, it's Ocarina of Time. So I'm not sure what that was based off of, so I apologize for that. I don't think I unfortunately didn't save the tweet. I usually send myself links to that shit.
Pro Skater 2 has a 98. Oh my god. That's news to me. Grand Theft Auto 4. This is the first time looking at some of these.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't find it, but regardless, if it's one of the highest rated games, I'm like, this is a big deal. Like it's a big, I think that it's funny too, because we gave our I'm gonna say right now, they ruined our segment for the entire year.
What the game?
Way
game
too
of the
early
year
game of the year reviews. I can't remember what I said. I think I actually gave it to Elden Ring, but I said I'm not really sure at this point.
Yeah, no, we did.
It's
we
Elden
did.
Ring. It's over. Like I cannot. So it's not Horizon Forbidden West because for one thing, this game is going to overshadow the shit out of that because it just came out. And it came out, I think it came out to good reviews. I don't even look anymore, so I have no idea. But I think people like Horizon Forbidden West. But this, it's not even close. I'm like, this is it. It's over. We might still do that segment for shits and giggles because we can say like what we think other things will be. But they ruined our segment for the entire year.
They really did.
Yeah, it's over.
They really just kind of like
it's Elden Ring.
Listen to us give our opinions, and they're like, Elden Ring is like, hold my beer, and they're just like,
we will see if things change. I mean, God of War can still really shine. And
the only things that I see giving this a run for its money, potentially, is if it happens, Breath of the Wild 2.
True. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
And like things like God of War Ragnarok, and just like games that are either like new ones that are super highly anticipated, or sequels to like really, really good games. I'm
sorry, I had
fully...
to let Diana in the door. Yeah,
okay.
No, I agree. I there are a lot of good games coming out this year, right? Like I kind of forgot about those, but I don't know, man. I just feel like based on the scope of this game and like what I've seen, I'm just like
I can tell you for sure, I will have a more formed opinion on how I feel about the game in 2 days.
Yes, yeah. I wanted, when I saw the reviews, I was like, dude, I want to play this like at midnight because I don't work Saturday. So I want to play this at midnight, do a midnight stream, but I'm gonna wait. I am gonna stream it Friday. I'm gonna try to do a 4-hour stream because it's like, it's Elden Ring, it's a big deal.
So let me ask you this question then, in terms of like when you play Elden Ring, are you wanting to like be in a group chat when we do it, or you just want to like kind of experience that by yourself and see what it's like?
We can. I actually talked to Gunnar, who if anybody's watched the stream knows we played Dark Souls 1. We streamed Dark Souls 1 and 2, right? We just never beat 2.
We actually did not stream Dark Souls 1.
Oh, that's
we
right.
should have
played it with him. We streamed 2.
We streamed through most of 2. We haven't beaten 2.
Right. I've already talked to Gunnar about streaming it with him. The only reason that I'm not sure about... Now, you can join a chat with me if you want. The only reason I'm not sure if we're going to stream together on Fridays is because I have no idea when you unlock co-op and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that it's not based on, like... like systems of, like, oh, you have humanities, or, like, ashen effigies, or, like, humanities in terms of... human effigies to co-op or get invaded. It's items that you find in the game, so it could be right away that you can start doing that kind of stuff.
They did say I did read one review said it's easier than any other Souls game ever to do co-op. So I'm like, well, if it tells you anything.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you unlock it in the first hour. I have no idea.
No.
So
it's
the answer is
up in the air right now.
The answer is like, yeah, you can join me if you want. I just don't know if we'll be able to play together.
I mean, it's just gonna be us playing the game and experiencing it, so it's gonna be great.
I mean, don't not get me wrong, like when they showed Elden Ring and stuff, I knew, I was like, this is gonna be an amazing game. I knew it was gonna be good. I trust From Software. I love all their games. They're all so fucking good. The only thing that I was kind of like, when we did like the early game of the year prediction, I was kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna be like that good, like 10 out of 10, and maybe a 9 out of 10 is what I was thinking, because I was thinking like, is it gonna just be Dark Souls but open world, which Dark Souls already kind of what, but the way that from the reviews I've read and the way it's making it, I'm like, oh, this is beyond that. Like there's a lot of new content and different things to do. Some of the things I was reading, I was just like, you could do that, like I just I was like so excited.
No, I'm very, very fucking
there's
excited.
A lot of things to be hyped about with gaming news and then the Sonic movie. For me, this stream, though,